Cabin crew, 5 minutes to landing, please. 5 minutes to landing.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Very, very happy New Year to you all. Hope you're doing very well. How's you, Mikey? Good to see you again.
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I'm okay. Doing all right, thanks. But I should just say, my phone's down here, and I might get distracted during the stream with my dear wife phoning because her mother's very, very, very ill, but she's insisting that I do the live stream anyway. So you might see me look down and maybe even did it quickly, but we're going to keep going through, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it's not like I don't get distracted normally, is it? Like I'm sitting here, yada yada yada. Oh, squirrel! Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, shiny thing. It's not like me at all.
Speaking of distractions,
yes, Richard. Oh, dude, thank you so very, very much. Look out for the subscribers special video this weekend. That's essentially what you get for being a member, and that's a sort of a much more sort of intimate behind the scenes look at the channel, what I'm planning to do, what I might be doing, what I'm not doing, asking for your ideas about things or your opinions about things as well. I won't always do what you suggest, I have to say, because it's my channel and that's just how I roll. But I've had some really brilliant ideas from you guys in the past, and I will absolutely listen to every single one of you for that. So thank you very much indeed, Richard. Really appreciate that. Nice start to the year. Wonderful. So, what have we been up to today?
Interesting. Oh, we had the 3 Veterans live stream.
You did. You're building your little Dutch aircraft. Your fucking D7, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to spray it.
What brand is that? Is that the Edward one?
Yeah. 148.
Are the decals the new style Edward decals with the release film on top rather than underneath the colour?
Does seem to be like that, yeah. They look like stickers, but they're not.
The only reason I'm asking is I noticed John Marley putting on his decals and then putting on the tapes on top. And I was wondering whether he should have taken off that top film first before putting the other tapes on.
Possibly.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
I've got a horrible feeling you might not be a very happy bunny by the morning. There you go. Oh yeah, gotta take the film off now. Ah, blast.
Yeah.
We'll see. They're looking good. They're looking good though.
Yeah.
It's a nice size kit, it seems. Is it 1/48, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Yeah.
In terms of biplanes, it's pretty good size.
Excellent.
What about you?
I've been doing my accounts. I'm sending my accounts to the government, which is good because I don't owe them tax. Brilliant. Which is fantastic. It's always good when you don't owe the government anything. And then just doing other bits and pieces. A new airbrush arrived today. I need to do a review of. The problem is next week is going to be an absolute disaster of a week because all the windows are having to be replaced, and so all of my modelling and all of my office have got to be moved and taken off and put away, and that's Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So Monday I might be able to do something. Tuesday's just going to be packing.
Yeah.
Wednesday and Thursday is going to be the nightmare, and Friday I hope. Well, I'll have to get something back together to join in on Friday, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see how we go.
That's a point. Do your viewers know about Friday?
I don't know if my viewers know about Friday at all, actually. We're building a lifeboat, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and any other genders you may self-identify as. There's on Mikey's channel, Bearded Veteran Creates, there's some really cool buddy builds and group builds that go on. And I'm taking part in one from tomorrow, and we're building the Airfix Shannon class lifeboat. So that's myself, Mikey, the other Gary, and John. They were so keen to do this. These guys even sent a Shannon class lifeboat kit to John all the way over in Australia because their supply of Airfix is a little bit slow over there.
Yeah.
So the 4 of us can start our Shannon class lifeboats tomorrow, which is very exciting.
We've also got some of the people in the chat doing it as well, taking part.
Fantastic.
Because they've actually gone out and ordered their own Shannon class to build along with us.
Brilliant. It's got a proper group build then, really, a live group build, as it were.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. Very exciting indeed.
And of course, we've got the Harrier group build on Discord as well.
Indeed, you have. And I did actually dig out what I'll be doing for it, which is my P1127, which I will be doing for that.
Nice.
So that would be jolly good.
I've got an Airfix Harrier GR Mark 1A in 1/24th scale.
1/24th scale. You are just showing off now, man. Showing off 1/24th scale.
Blame John Mayfield. I was looking around Telford for a 1/48 scale, and he said to Malcolm, "Can we give Mike this 1/24th Harrier?" Because he wants a 1/24th Harrier, and Malcolm's like, "Yeah."
Brilliant.
You gotta get him to do some work, as in like checking the box, checking the kit over. But other than that, yeah,
superb, absolutely brilliant. Wow.
Should keep me busy for a few months.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's this new Chinese company called UMA, UMA, and I got off on the right foot with them because their logo is like a little bear, a little stylized little bear. And I looked at it, and it's capital U, capital M, and then a small A. So I wrote to them and said, by the way, UMA, is that coming from the name Ursa Major, the constellation, and that's why you've got a bear? And he wrote back and said, you're the first person to have noticed that. I thought, result. I knew being a fellow of the Royal Astronomical Society was worth something. So we got to talking, and their first kit is the AV8B Harrier 2 in 1/48th, and it looks absolutely epic. I mean, truly epic. I think I have asked them, they haven't answered yet. They showed some frames off at the weekend at a show in Shanghai that they shared on Facebook, and where the inlets are on a Harrier, you've got the inlets into the engine sort of curve inwards sharply, and there's inlet ramps on the side there to get an extra flow of air from the outside in, and they can be open or closed. And on the frames, they showed two separate inlets. One with the ramps open. I think that's probably 3D printed or something like that. Because that's one of these things that's impossible to get seams off of at 1/72nd, for example. I've never done it right. I've never done it to my satisfaction. 1/48th, it's not so bad, but 1/72nd, forget it. But these ones, 1/48th, look like they're single pieces, and that should look absolutely spectacular. Yeah. The built example they've got on their website is beautiful, really beautiful. No idea of costs or availability, but they come with the 3D printed decals for the instrument panels. Yeah. So they said, no, we'll give you the choice of which you'd like to do, whether you'd like to do your own by sort of dry brushing or whatever, or whether you want to use the regular decals or whether you want to use the 3D decals. It's up to you. We'll supply.
Nice.
All three options. No, just looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so that's 1/48th, that one. So
quite a lot of chat. Obviously, we'll skip all the usual hellos and hellos.
Hellos.
We've got to acknowledge first comment though.
Yes, Happy New Year, Nick. It's his first thing because he knows he's turning the tables a little bit today.
Yeah. Oh. Hang on.
Julian says, is the UMA Harrier even better than the Mr. Craft Sea Harrier? It's a bit like comparing Michelangelo's David to something your very untalented 2-year-old child has put together in Play-Doh. I mean, that's the sort of differences at the scale levels here. The Uma one looks stunning, and it even comes with things like a metal nose. The very front of the nose cone, radome, is metal, so it's sharp, so you don't over sand it or get the things wrong because you've messed it up. Metal pitot tubes, metal angle of attack indicators, things like that. I can't wait. I can't wait to see when I might get my hands on one and do it. Yay. Yes, well, I will try to swill plenty of beer, I promise you. I think that's cause and effect, don't you? May you swill plenty of beer, may all of your aches and pains disappear. I think that's kind of the whole point of anesthesia, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the way it happens. And I'm going to try and make my bench stay not quite as full as models by actually finishing some. That would be new. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I am absolutely crammed full of cheese and mince pies as well. But thanks for the thought, Kev, anyway. Jim. Hi, Jim. How you doing? You've been told by one of you I'm full of something. Well, haven't we all, my friend? Haven't we all? Oh, you're right, Kev. You like the fun? Oh, you'll like the outro. Then stay for the outro because we've got a new outro now. I think it's 1.5 minutes it runs. So got to stay on the stream to watch the outro. No going away, then coming back at 10 o'clock either. You've got to stay and watch. Oh goodness, 38 degrees in sunny Australia. You're not joking about sunny. Goodness me, that's too much. Hey Simon, how you doing, dude? Hey, a few people have said they've got the day off tomorrow and they can actually come and stay on stream because they don't have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Simon's one of them. Fantastic, Simon. Good to see you, mate. I'm definitely going to restart the Halifax as soon as I get my everything sorted out here. That's priority number one, is getting the Halifax restarted because I want to finish that ideally before Airfix announce their one that they may or may not be doing. I wish they would, but you never know your luck.
Do you know what? I was thinking about this when ICM announced it on their catalogue.
Yes.
With all the hassle that Airfix had with their Vintage Classics one recently, I was thinking, yes. I bet they're smarting with ICM now.
Yeah,
they just took the market from under their feet, really, haven't they, for it?
Yeah, I mean, the Vintage Classic one is okay. It was pretty much. I think the Valon did one in 1/72 scale as well, which is probably better than the FX Vintage Classic one. I think they released a Vintage Classic because there was no way they're retooling that in 1/72 this year.
Yeah,
they may do in a few years' time, but certainly not this year. And I don't think they were likely to do it in 1/48. But it is one of those massive gaps in the model making market for people who do World War II planes, especially RAF World War II planes. That has always been a massive hole. That's a very noticeable hole. And ICM have listened to someone last year on a stream and said, yes, okay, we'll do it then. And it's like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty groovy. So not only are you making a 1/48 scale kit of a very, very needed aircraft, but you're doing it from Ukraine.
Yes.
Right. Well, this is why I keep telling Dale that he has to do the Halifax before Italeri do it. Because Italeri, the Italeri Sunderland is a thing of beauty. The Italeri Sterling is slightly overdone, but generally speaking, a thing of beauty. I don't like the Bombay, but other than that, the actual plane is brilliant. Airfix can't afford to miss out on another British heavy bomber, I don't think. So I'm hoping that. Anyway, Mystic Mug will tell me.
Yes.
So before the 14th, anyway, Mystic Mug will tell me.
I must say, you did look very fine on that awards video.
Well, thank you.
You're very posh.
As I've said many a time, my dear late mother would have told you I love dressing up and showing off. And that was the one time this year I thought, do you know what? I'll get one of my waistcoats out.
Do you know what? The only time I've worn a waistcoat since I was a kid was on my wedding day.
I still have my wedding waistcoat here, and until about 6 months ago, I could fit into it. I can't anymore.
Until you start doing live streams with me.
Yeah. Well, until I started becoming a slob, basically, and eating all the wrong things. But and like literally 6 months ago, I tried it on and I could wear it, which was nice. It's a handmade one, a Tom Gilby one, which is one of my most beloved possessions. Was the waistcoat I got married in. The one I had the other day was just one I ordered online. You know, it's just Amazon or something like that. Nothing.
I don't even own a suit anymore. I haven't even worn a suit since I got married.
Well, I'm not sure. Actually. I think no. I do have a suit. I have one suit for certain.
This is the closest I get to a shirt now.
and you're right, Marky. That is very nearly a shirt.
It is.
Yeah.
I've even got a really thick fleece one for when it's cold outside.
Proper lumberjack.
So warm. Yeah.
Excellent.
Lovely. Ian says, "Good evening to our host and modders." Hello.
Good evening. Evening, other Ian.
Naughty.
Excellent. Just as long as the boss doesn't mind. Or you are the boss, one of the two. I don't know. Oh, yes, Simon. Joe asked earlier. Tonight I shall be mostly drinking Stella Artois Unfiltered, which I found the other day. No idea what it's like yet.
Does it make you really angry?
Yeah. Stella Artois Demonetized, it's called. Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't want to filter it, but I thought, well, if they've made a thing, they've either come up with like a few million liters of beer production that's gone wrong and the filtering system's gone wrong, and so do we throw it away? And someone says, "Hey, marketing idea here," and they've gone and I've fallen for it.
Yeah.
Or there's a reason why you don't want to filter lager. I don't know which it is.
I've got Badger Master Stout.
Lovely.
It's a coffee stout.
Oh, excellent. I like a coffee stout.
I've never had one before. It's quite tasty. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Maria bought me, tastes like coffee liqueur.
Yeah. Maria bought me like this 12, is it 12 pack or 24 pack? 12 pack, I think, of mixed Brewdog beers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking through them, and a few of them I thought like guava IPA. I thought, really? But you know what? It worked. It's like, oh, that's actually quite nice. And one of them was a marshmallow stout.
Yeah.
It's a stout, and it's like 7% or 7.2%. But the marshmallow, that sort of vanilla-y, slightly sweety vanilla-y thing, totally worked. Totally worked.
Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally I don't know all that rubbish. Don't like it at all. But yeah. Hey, ACF, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
This guy. Hello all. Happy New Year from Jenny and Flint. You are literally 5 miles from me. I was there yesterday shopping.
How about that?
You literally live down the road.
Excellent. Excellent.
How cool is that?
That's superb. And that's going to leave you with 3D printer all on. Oh, that's sad. You get attached to new toys.
You do. It's okay, Sonic. Don't worry. I understand, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see what that one says.
Excellent. Been getting some more. The thing that amazes me, is you forget how many they used to make. And they used to make a phenomenal number of aircraft and of vehicles. And I don't know about all of them, but certainly most of the vehicles came with little diorama bases automatically. They're an astonishing company. And you kind of think, well, the detailing was very much of the day. It was not very much of it, and quite heavy-handed panel lines and stuff like that. But generally speaking, the outlines were pretty accurate. And you do think, if they were around today, they would actually be a good brand. They would be a successful brand. I just think that the market, the bottom fell out the market. And obviously they had their own sort of financial issues and this and that and da-di-da-di-da. But most of them are decent kits. They really are.
Message from Dane for you.
Oh, new toys. Fantastic, Dane. That's brilliant to hear, mate. Really appreciate that. Oh, I'm getting a Fulmer. Very Fulmer.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No. I'm getting
what are your tips for painting AFV wheels?
Ooh, I'm guessing you're looking at 1/35th scale or something.
Yeah,
AFV wheels. I'm guessing you're also meaning the rubberized rims of the wheels, and my top tip for that would be getting an AK rubber black pen, acrylic pen, if you're doing it in acrylics, because they're actually really, really easy to pick out the rubber on wheels rims. So you paint your wheels the base color, whatever camouflage it is, or whatever, or just plain colors and whatever in the background, and then just use the AK pen just to pick out the rubber rims. I think it works really well.
One thing I do as well is, one thing I tend to do is put a blob of blue tack on the back and put a cocktail stick in it so that I can hold a cocktail stick and just turn it as I'm painting it.
Very nice. Good plan. Good plan.
And then you can also put it in, those stands that's just got loads of little holes in. You can just put it in there because they're the right width. Yeah.
Brilliant. But there you go. Yeah. Top tips, I hope. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting to know. Well, we'll find out about that, won't we? Whether John has got the latest iteration and he didn't need to take the carrier film off the front. Oh
dear. No. Bearing in mind, we try and keep it within 12 episodes per build. Otherwise, it just drags on. It's a little bit different with Steph because we tend to do a lot of scratch building and stuff.
Yeah, I won't be scratch building anything for the Shannon, I'm afraid. Innards or outwards, whatever. Hey, see what he did there, Tiff. That's good to know so many people doing it. That's cool. Okay, I think we're going to have a bit of dry fit practice by the looks of things, but it's all good practice. Yeah, okay, all right. Was that at Kingston, I wonder? I wonder if that was at Kingston. You built Harriers in 1-to-1.
Don't know.
It's opposite the Nikon office on Richmond Road. It used to be years ago.
So there's plenty of 1/48 Harrier kits around.
The Hobby 2000 one's really nice. It used to be the Hasegawa kit. That's a really nice one to build.
Yeah.
And that's because it's Hobby 2000. It's very reasonable.
Also, find your local bricks and mortar. They might have one. Because they usually have attic find sections.
Hey, good man, Jim. Doing exactly the same, mate.
1 minute to before the half hour.
Ooh. The reason, by the way, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever's, is that we're trying to get a bit more professional, a bit sharper, not more professional. We're very professional. What am I talking about? A bit sharper with the Conundrum. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the Conundrum at 8:30, and then every 15 minutes a new clue will be popping up. The clues are already ready to rock and roll as screen images. So we're going to try and really keep it punching along. So and really prioritizing your guesses. So if you could please put the word guess in the front of your post when you're making a guess, it will help Mikey out absolutely fantastically.
One thing I would say as well is when we put the clue up, write it down, because when we put the next one up, the last one will disappear.
Right.
Just before we get onto it quickly, because it's at 30 minutes.
Chris, thank you so much, my friend. That's very kind of you. So 5 of you are now members, thanks to Chris Tice. And of course, Crazy Loja, dude, thank you so very much. Another 5 of you becoming members, thanks to wonderful people like Chris and Crazy Loja. So thank you, guys. Welcome along, guys. Keep an eye out on the channel for a notification on Saturday when the supporter special video goes up. It will be in the community tab of my homepage on YouTube, but you should get a notification as well to let you know it's there.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Have you got the box?
I have. I have. It's here.
Yeah. Are you ready to read out the clue?
I'm ready. There's a clue. Number 1 is, let's turn up on the heat for this one, Gaz. There's some more stuff at the bottom, but it's not a clue. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But the box clue, the first clue coming out of here is, let's turn up the heat for this one, Gaz. So, as usual, I need to know what is the kit of, what subject is, who made it, what the manufacturer is, and what scale it is. Okay? So that's it. Let's turn up the heat for this one, Gaz. Remember, put the word guess in front of your guess, if you would, please. And also, if halfway through someone says, no, it's not a spaceship, for example, it's not going to be a spaceship. But if it's not a spaceship, it's not all that useful then guessing a spaceship 2 minutes later. Just saying. But by all means, do if you want to, but yeah, you're not going to be very happy to see that. So let's turn up the heat for this one, Gaz. I know Mikey's got some ideas. I've got a very vague sort of idea I haven't really voiced. Let's see how big this thing is. It's 26 centimeters or 10 imperial inches long, the package, to give you an idea.
TBG's working on Tiger 1 tracks. I've still got a Tiger 1 to do.
Oh, tracks. There you go. Airfix 177 with Churchill Crocodile. No.
That's an interesting question.
Why do we have a ship on land and a cargo on sea? I actually don't know. Robert, I'm not that smart. Oh, ICM product code OT3476. Soviet flamethrower tank.
Interesting.
Well, that'd be groovy. I like the idea of a flamethrower tank. 1/82nd scale Lem Gaz 51 LF15 fire truck from Dane.
Wow. Specific, which is good.
It's a mouthful. 1/87th HO scale.
Yeah. If it was 176, it'd be 00.
Well done, thank you. Portland Union Models 510 fire engine PMG 1 in 1/48th scale. A German Drachen observation balloon with 40 figures, 1/144 scale from Pig Models. That'd be cool.
I hope not.
Scale 1/35th Gaz Tiger Jeep from Chris. And a Meng model 1/35th Gaz Tiger. Oh, Tiff's coming with the Meng Wasp flamethrower Jeep 1/35th scale.
Yep, that is a very good option too.
Good plan, Russell. Well pointed out. Take a screenshot of the clue instead of writing it down.
This one came in before we put the clue up, I think.
Okay. Impact kits 1/48th Avro triplane. Nice. Yeah. I'm getting to like triplanes. Don't know why.
It's one I've not done yet. Oh, yeah, not done a triplane yet. I've done the Albatross, which is a biplane.
Yeah.
Doing the Fokker, which is a biplane. I've got quite a few biplanes. the next one me and Steph are doing is the SE5A.
Nice.
And you're going to love what we've got after that.
Okay, cool.
Wingnut wings.
Oh, no, don't. Don't. I've got one up there, and I'm just too scared to go near it.
I've got the FE2B.
Oh my yeah, God.
So much rigging.
So you like rigging then, do you?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, a UM model 148 PMG1 on Gaz chassis. Okay. Oh, a Gazelle Hele 1/72 scale. For this one, Gaz as in Gazelle. See, beginning to think laterally. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Attack Hobby Kits 1/72 scale Hetzer flamethrower.
You can certainly build along with us. Steph doesn't like having people on the panel.
No.
It's one of his little things. He likes to make sure that he's got people he knows on there.
Mm. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to doing it. I've got a Stop with Camel from Wingnut Wings to do. But I just want to be confident I can do it justice, if you know what I mean. And it's going to take a long time to build. It won't be something I'm going to be like trying to push out over a week or two for the channel. It's going to be something that takes a year, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm doing it with Steph, because me and Steph, our builds last months.
Yeah.
We take our time. Yeah. The only rigging on the Fokker D7 is on the tail.
Okay. Oh, a BZ38, 48 scale from UM. Hey, go for it, painting. How you doing? IGN Army Field Kitchen, Arm 1/35 scale. Yeah. I've got a German field kitchen and an American one now. I've got Wingnut Wings without any rigging. The Junkers D1. Okay, fair enough.
Nice. I didn't have a choice. Mine was because it was donated kit to M4H. So because not many people in M4H are confident enough to have a go at a Wingnut Wings kit.
Yeah.
And they know I love World War One. They asked me if I wanted it, or they offered it to me.
That's very nice. Very good.
Yeah, it will keep me on mischief for a while.
The Hetzer 2 flamethrower again from Attack Hobby Kits, 1/72 scale. Okay. Atomia Ilyushin IL2 Sturmovik with a Gaz 67B. Okay, I suppose that's like a little staff car type thing, I guess.
Il-2 Sturmovik is a plane, isn't it?
No, the Gaz
67. Yeah.
I know the Ilyushin is a plane.
Is the Gaz 67 not a fuel intro?
They did a series of kits of 1/48 planes with little, like done a Dornier 335 file with a Kubelwagen as a staff car, for example.
Is the Gaz 67 not a fueling truck or something?
I've no idea. Again, I'm not that smart.
Who's head of research on your channel?
Julian. Gaz, a field kitchen from Drums and Crates. Okay. Interesting. Lancer Model 176 fire tanker truck AC30.
Nice.
Very nice. Howdy Boss Gaz AAA with the BM 1316 Katyusha. Talking of whom, Edward 135th KV8 flamethrower.
I bet he's Googling away now.
I'm sure he is. Yeah. The Ace-177 AC3066 tanker fire engine. Okay, from Russell. Oh, again, 135th OT 3476 flame-throwing tank from Michael.
That would be awesome if it was that one.
Oh, Dennis fire engine. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
I'd be so happy. And
yeah,
the reason
why Mikey would be happy rather than me being happy is that Nick has actually written on the box, not for you to build, Gary, brackets, sorry, close brackets, please forward this to Mikey. So whatever it is going to Mikey to build. So there we go. Nick actually did tape £4 coins on here, so to cover the postage, presumably. Now, Nick, you don't need to do things like that, but thank you very much for the thought. That's really kind of you. Very complete. Gaz 67 is a Jeep copy. Oh, there we go. It's a copy of a Jeep.
Yeah. Now we know.
Yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Dennis fire engine again. 136. No, if it's 1914. That would look cool. Dragon M67 flamethrower tank. Oh, Balaton model 177 Gaz 66 firefighting vehicle. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. A Mr. Craft Gazelle 172nd turn the heat because it's a Mr. Craft kit. Chris, look, I know you've just donated very, very generously 5 memberships, but really, please, Mr. Craft, what are you trying to do to me, my friend? Really? That's giving in one hand and taking with another. If that's just crazy. Yeah. AVD Models Gas 66 disinfection shower truck. That's interesting. Turn up the heat, yeah. Nice hot water. Gas 66 oil tanker in Ukraine from Trumpeter. Mirage Hobby OT 133AA flamethrower tank. They had a lot of flamethrowers, the Russians, didn't they? Gas 67 from Military Miniatures, 135th scale.
3 minutes to the next clue.
German field kitchen with cooks, ICM 135th. It's not, because I've actually been building the German field kitchen with cooks. Got to be a World War I era model things intended for Mikey to build. Well, possibly, or something derived from that era, or something possibly, with that vibe, I would guess.
I do have much more depth to my character than a single genre, you know. It's just that happens to be my favorite. Yeah. Well, a Zebrano 172nd PMG-1 fire Soviet fire engine. Ooh. I'm guessing with a name like Zebrano, Russell may just be having a quick nose at scale mates. I don't know. I may be misjudging him here, and he may actually understand and be familiar with the catalogue of Zebrano, but yeah. Good guess anyway. Oh, Google. It's not Google, it's scale mates. Yeah, probably has by now, Julian, mate. This is the guess of the night.
Barbecue. Darren, I like your thinking, my man. I absolutely love your thinking. Oh, Balaton model I-135 Gaz 53A. It's a fuel tanker. Trump's a Gaz 66 oil tanker in Ukraine. A military models Gaz AA truck. 172nd ICM T1914 fire truck with crew. 135th.
Nice.
You must have one of those, haven't you?
No, I haven't got one.
Oh, well, that's a bit strange. I'll keep an eye out in case they reissue it. I'll get one. Ferry Kikaku Gaz M11. No, so M1 in 144th. So 144th. Okay. AVD Mos 143rd Gaz 51 Mobile Fire Laboratory.
That's interesting.
Yeah. A BM Katyusha in 172nd.
30 seconds to the next clue.
135th British Infantry in gas masks. Gas, I suppose. Gas masks. 172nd Emergency set from Airfix. Bristol Bombay early production Valom in 172nd. Turn up the heat, I guess. Attack hobby kits. 172nd Tatra 27B. Ops gas generator, my goodness, that is. Yeah. An Aerosan Gaz 98 in 1/6 scale. Bit small for 1/6 of anything. Brent Gun Crocodile flamethrower.
We're at the 45-minute mark, so next clue.
Woohoo. Where is the nozzle, Oleg?
Oh, that could be so misconstrued.
Yeah. Soviet 2-ton AAA truck with field kitchen, mini art, 135th.
Tsar tank. No, I've not seen that.
Oh,
That'd be very cool.
yeah.
I want to get a Mark 8 tank. That'd be cool.
Those guys, I put up Polaris models or something. They print them in 135th. They do a Mark 8.
Yeah. They're about 60, 70 quid.
Oof. Okay, fair enough. Yoshima 177 fire ladder truck, Osaka Municipal Fire Department, Osaka. Should be it, so Osaka.
With this clue, all I can picture is the meerkats running around in firefighting.
AVD models gas 143rd. Gas is a disinfection and shower car. Okay. Oh, Zeppelin P-class airship in 1/350th from TACOM. That'd be cool. Oh, 6 models, 1/35th cheetah chasing gazelle. Yes, I got it from Scalemates. Oh, well done, Kev. I mean, well done for braving it up and admitting that here at Scalemates Anonymous. Welcome to the group.
I've not put my usual guess in, have I? 1/200 Hasegawa Space Shuttle.
Thank you. Hasegawa Space Shuttle in 1/200 scale. Where's the nozzle? There are 3 of them at the back.
Exactly.
Well, actually, technically 5. Anyway, Gazelle ambulance car, Alex Miniatures in 1/72nd scale. I once met a cosmonaut called Oleg, and his surname was Kotov, Kotov. But the way Oleg is pronounced by a lot of Russians is Oleg, like Alec.
Yeah.
As you say his name quickly, it's Oleg Kotov. you emphasize the second syllable of his name, so Kotov rather than Kotov. So it's Oleg Kotov. I just couldn't call him that. Couldn't call him that. Oleg is a Lego kit. Nice one, film. Yeah, who knows?
Excellent.
Fast.
I don't have a 3D printer.
No, but you just need to know someone who does. And
very true.
In a month or two's time, I'll be getting on.
Yeah. Well, Gary Morris has printed me off a Willy, little Willy, the first tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yes.
Yeah, the phrase.
It's provided a great source of amusement on live streams. That.
Yeah, I think on the live stream, your live streams tend to be a little
risque.
Yeah, a little less circumspect at times. Let's just say. Yak 30, and all the better for it. I have to say sometimes. Yak 36 freehand. I remember them. What a heap of. Well, 7 nozzles, including the 2 SRBs. Yes, but yeah, okay.
Now you're just being pedantic.
I mean, there were three main engines and 2 orbital maneuvering engines on the actual shuttle. Then you had the fuel tank, and then on the side of the fuel tank were the 2 SRBs. The Chernobyl 2 firefighters in 1/35th.
Right? We have 139 people watching. Please make sure you hit that like button.
Goodness.
Help Gary out. Because God knows he needs all the help he can get.
Well, yeah, we all do. We all do. I mean, we laugh and joke about these sorts of things, but yeah, I promise you, even the guys who have got like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and get loads and loads of views, they all need those likes and they all need those subscribers. So do please do that. Right, Gazay, first help fire truck hobby planet in 1/43rd scale.
Sounds like something that should be made by what's it called, Little Tykes or something.
Yeah. My first help.
Yeah.
Chris, ICM OM 135th OM 3476. I guess that's the flamethrower tank. Subaru Sambar from Hiroshima in 1/24th scale. Okay.
That'd be a big kit.
Yeah. Paul Richard models. Hello. Oh, yes. Happy New Year to you. Barrage balloon Mark M1 World War II 135th from Dnipro models. Dnipro. OT-34 flamethrower in 130. That's a very popular guess, actually, the 134th. The OT-34, I should say, flamethrower.
I was reading it, I thought, no, that says 135.
Yeah. Yeah. NA models 172nd scale aircraft rescue and firefighting truck. Oh, nice. I didn't know they did one. Eurotez 66B Gas 51 Russian bus. Oh, AVD in 143rd scale. Oh, the Model T 1914 fire truck in ICM's 135th scale. When they next send me a thing about what would you like from the, I'm going to ask them if they're happy to send me stuff from the back catalogue and see if I can get hold of one of those.
Nice.
Yeah. John Mayfield. Hello, my dear boy. How are you? Ace 172nd AC 3066 fire tanker fire engine.
Hello, Mr. Mayfield.
Oh, the Chernobyl deactivators from Russell. I've got a set of Chernobyl divers. One of the very first things ICM ever sent me, actually, that I still haven't built. Oops, sorry. I will do that. And again, it comes with a little diorama background like the Gallipoli set does.
Yeah, yeah.
NA models 172nd aircraft rescue and firefighting.
Have you seen that? There's a group of YouTubers, and they go into the cellars underneath Chernobyl, and they try and dive through and swim through the water using a plastic bubble that they've made themselves for a helmet, and put a hose in and gaffer taped it around the guy's neck.
Yeah, God Almighty.
I'm like, oh, we're putting on this special protective suit, and you're looking at it like, no.
Yeah, that ain't really
no understanding of physics.
No. Unimodels Gaz AAA refueler BZ38 truck. Russian field car from Tomia in 135th, the Gaz 67B. Flammenwerfer from BV Models 135th.
There you go. It's a happy member.
Excellent. Well, look out, as I said, for the notification of the video on Saturday. Balaton model, second Gaz 66 firefighting vehicle.
We're at 142 now, guys.
Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah, 148th Harrier jump jet. I'll tell you a story about firefighting later on, which is quite funny. Come on, that's below Julian. Julian, I'm tempted to take your credit off of the end closing things now, Julian. That's unfair, man. He's a damn good modman.
I try.
J.C. Gibbons, Julian. It's quite. It's like that bloke in the pub, the quiet one in the pub, who sits there and just walks up and goes, "I wouldn't put up with that if I were you, mate."
Yeah. And then stands behind the biggest guy in the room.
Julian, we love you. You're a brilliant guy. We really love having you on our streams, all of us. AVD Models 143rd scale Gas 51 airport air conditioner. Oh, that's nice. The Arc 1 144th Buran space shuttle. Yak 28P Firebar air model.
That Baran was one of my guesses as well. It's one of the things I was thinking of.
Yeah, the oh no, that's an Anyegia, the big one.
It's like a fantasy space shuttle, isn't it? Russian space shuttle. Yeah.
Well, I think they only flew once, the Baran. Yeah. And it was on it was remote control, didn't have crew in it. Hobby Boss 135th Gaz AAA with quad Maxim gun. Oh, interesting idea. Milcost 176 KV8. Okay, I'm not going to say that, but the Gaz 76mm with 10 artillerymen.
Brigadas Internationales Artillerie Mobile.
Brigadas Internationales Artillerie Mobile. Yeah.
By bum.
Yeah, I just wanted to say bum. Thank you, Andy. We do appreciate it. Robbo time, Rolith Jason's kitchen in 1/24th scale. I suppose maybe gas. Oh, no, Revell Space Shuttle Atlantis in 144. Oh, Chris Locher, pilot truck stop. Roller fucking chili cheese livery fresh from the pump, nozzle and fried iPad chili bowl in 2:1 scale and 3 Pepto-Bismol. That does sound like, yeah, heartburn on a plate, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Bungee jumping in a wheelchair does not sound sensible. Paul's closing in on his standing guess as well. That's nice that people take the time to actually generate their own standing guess. That's nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Ammo loading, big set from Mini. Oh, that would be. That's. I don't know if you've seen that. That's a lovely. It's like a diorama set of like its urban scene. We've got an SU-85 self-propelled gun and a gas MM with the crew, and they're reloading the thing, and at the front end they've got the engine cover open and fiddling with the engine. It's a beautiful set, really, really beautiful.
I'm just reading Julian's next comment.
Oh dear. Armour models 135th popular car. Yeah, well, yes, okay. Yes. For those of you who don't know, Julian is a wheelchair user. So, firefighters with the fire truck and figures from Rob from Chernobyl.
I'm not going to tell you my standing guess. Well, Gary knows it.
Yeah.
So he'll know if I've got it right or not.
Eastern Express 135th Soviet Field Kitchen. 38CX walking flamethrower tank. Nice.
2 minutes 30.
Rafael Victor. I wish.
Gary would be very upset if Nick had told him to send me that.
Yeah. Joe, thanks for joining in, mate. And off for an early seafood buffet. Well, wow. Lucky old you, mate. Good for you. Enjoy. I'll be there in year after next in Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Ooh.
Completely off Praying Mantis experimental machine gun carrier, military scales tracked tankette in 1/76th scale. Okay.
Sounds cool.
Oh, yeah, the field car, the Gaz 67B from Tamiya. The rubble cleaners. We're working our way through the Chernobyl sets. I think the survivors were number 6. Mini art Soviet field kitchen with figures.
I think we're getting the idea that it's possibly Soviet.
Yes, I think so. Oleg. The Vostok 1 by Revell 1/24th scale. I ain't seen the box yet. Well, Rob, you have. And there it is. Let's turn up the heat for this one, Gaz.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love that he even puts his signature on it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know who it's come from.
Yeah.
And he addresses it to Gary at Gary's stuff on YouTube and then my address. It's really nice. It's really cool. Makes me feel like I'm doing it properly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a Secret Santa and is addressed to Bearded Mike. I think it's Bearded Mike or Mike Bearded Veteran or something. Or Bearded Veteran Mike.
Excellent.
I thought, oh, that's cute. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yak 38 again, Hobby Boss 1/48th scale. That'd be an interesting plane to make at that scale, actually. But BE 12P Soviet firefighter, so it's a firebombing aircraft.
Philip's the one from by me. Philip, do you know of any scale modelling groups around here? Because I can't seem to find any. Not that I have a lot of time, but it'd be nice to know if there are any. other than the one in mold. Not that I've got a problem with them. It's just it's more wargaming stuff.
Okay. B12. Russian airport rescue vehicle. Interesting idea. That would be nice as well. Oh, the Gorky factory. Gorkovsky Automobilny Zavod. Okay.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Because I had to learn Russian years ago. Blackburn Firebrand. Oh, lovely. TF, sorry, Mark 5. Fallon.
Are we ready for clue 3?
I think it's that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Nikolaevich, can we go home after the burn? Nikolaevich.
Oh, very good.
Okay, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's random things like that. I've just dropped you a link in Discord to someone bungee jumping in a wheelchair. Appreciate it, mate.
That's so Julian.
Yeah. Model truck model kit. ICM. AC-40 Soviet fire truck. Okay. Gaz 53A fuel tanker Balaton model 135th scale. Yeah, 135th Gaz AAA cargo truck with crew. A Tornado GR1 Gulf War MiG.
A big box.
I've got a 132nd Tonka up there. It is big.
Oh yeah, it needs to be big, just a bloody tail.
It's like yeah. It doesn't
Probably
actually
bigger than my 124th Harrier.
In the picture. It's that big. Oh yeah, Paul's come in with his 124 scale Dornier DO10 in captured Soviet livery. You know, I've got a DO10 to build, and I am now so tempted to do it in some sort of captured livery. That would be hilarious. Imperial Airways or something like that. 135th RS3 Moldova Soviet Gas 67 Jeep. 135th scale, yeah.
I did.
Oh, yes.
I sent his stickers addressed to Walter White.
If you ever watch any of the live streams and you see Jim, you'll know why.
Yeah. Either Walter White or James Skiffins.
Yes, John, Model Collect 172nd Soviet TS Heavy Flamethrower System 3-in-1. I think a lot of these are going to come up as sprue or false on Sundays from John if he's coming up with these. He's probably just going through his stash.
Yeah.
JP Gibbons, UN Military Technics 172nd Scale Armoured Train number 1.
Now that would be cool. I do like the armoured trains.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to get one. I've got a big boy locomotive build.
Nice.
That's going to be fun.
What was that? 187th or something?
Yeah, it's about 60 centimeters long in 187th. And that's just the actual locomotive and tender. Nothing else. Just the locomotive turned and track.
Nice. I assume Soviet airbase and
Sorry, dude.
With M3 and a Gas 51. Okay. Airbase
I thought we'd already read it.
Arc models 144th Buran space shuttle. Soyuz space real space models 172nd scale. Ooh. Yeah. Your one Italeri 48 scale Tonka. Nice. Yeah. Hobby Boss 48 scale MiG 29K. Okay. So sad you got to get up early. Thanks so much for dropping by, mate. Really do appreciate it.
Oh shit! Ooh. Just not the bottle on my cup.
Oh. Evening. Oh,
hey,
thank
Rally
you.
Chef.
Good to see you.
Rally Chef is, don't you?
Hope you enjoy.
You know who Rally Chef is, don't you?
No.
Just making conversation. He's the guy that makes the truck models.
Oh, excellent.
He was at Telford.
Oh. Wow. Oh, dude. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, he makes some really lovely vehicles.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Nikolai Nikolaevich Revsky, 120mm figure. Nice.
It's probably relevant, but oh, there you go.
Airfix Vostok, 144th scale.
I'll skip back to what Russell was saying.
Yeah. Oleg Nikolaevich Azarov was a Second World Army soldier who was a member of the French Resistance. Oh, good man. Oleg Nikolaevich. Yeah, I didn't imagine you did, John. Innocence and sweetness. Tim, FX 144th scale Vostok. I think the FX Vostok is like that much bigger from memory.
Yeah, it's quite tall.
Yeah. 172nd Russian Bear aircraft. That Russian Bear, the 295 would be.
Yeah.
And then a bit over there. They are massive.
The Vostok is the Vostok is a lot more rectangular as well. It's more like the clue card on the screen.
Right.
It's very narrow but tall.
Yeah.
The box.
Oh.
Scratch off the base of possibly.
Mm. Oh, gas ambulance in mini art, 135th scale mini art. Oh, aftershave dispenser truck.
So that'd be a fun project.
Yeah, wouldn't it just?
Get a fuel truck and make it into an aftershave dispenser or something.
Yeah. Root. Splash it on all over.
Oh, I've got Savage.
Oh, Savage. Oh, yeah, that is properly good. I like that as well.
Well, Kay got me a bottle of it in November, and my mother-in-law got me a bottle of it for Christmas. So I've got two massive bottles of it. Do you not think it's slightly ironic, the two of us discussing aftershave? Just saying. Hey, it makes your beard smell good, dude.
Yeah. People would be looking
at like last week's dinner.
Why are they talking about aftershave? Where did people use aftershave too, folks?
Yes, I also use beard oil.
There you go. There you go.
Especially you put it in after you've had a shower because it replaces the natural oils until they can come back again. So it protects the hair roots.
Oh, the Hasegawa egg scale of Buran. No, I don't imagine it is, but I would love one of those. I properly would. I'm going to look for one of those now. I love it.
Don't ever do that.
No, absolutely, never give up.
We never surrender.
No.
Especially in the Naffy Guard division.
Absolutely not. Oh no, that would be an interesting one. Yeah, the MiG-21 and the Cessna 02. Yeah, that was. I never understood why that was a dogfight double. A MiG-21 supersonic fighter and the Cessna 02 like twin propeller engined thing. Neither could shoot at the other, frankly. Oh, on a road transporter. Oh my good God, that's going up another level.
That would be fantastic to see. I'd love that.
Like almost a meter long, probably, if not longer.
Well, yeah, it would be, especially with if he's got the tender on it as well.
Yeah. PMG-1 Soviet fire engine from Zabrano in 172nd.
Do you know they've got an automatic stoker on them?
Really?
Yeah, they've actually got a screw that goes from the tender underneath the foot plate and into the firebox. And it's like a Archimedes screw, and it just pulls the coal along and then just pops it up into the firebox.
Wow. Nice. Nice. Oh, Soyuz TM from Crisco Design in 144th scale. 132nd scale MiG-21.
Pretty big.
Edward 148th MiG-21 MF. Oh, the A model AN-602 Tsar bomber, the actual bomb that they dropped, the largest nuclear device ever detonated.
Yes.
Trump's
At which point they went, we need to pack this in now.
Yeah. Maybe 57 megatons is probably a little too much.
Yeah, a little bit of overkill there.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Has anyone been close, Nick? I'll tell you when he's good and ready.
Yeah.
Trump to 02322 Soviet Arasan RF8 Gaz 981 35th.
Okay. So a Gaz 98 with a propeller on the back, basically, and skis.
Ooh.
Oh, Bat 21. Yes, years and years ago. That was a cool film, actually.
Apparently someone's been close.
Oh, but not on the button. Otherwise, you say, oh, no, he might not. He might just be teasing still.
He likes to drag it out, doesn't he?
He does. But he also likes it to be really precise.
Yes.
What kiss it is. I'm very precise about which. So if there's like you found on, I don't know, just in case you've happened by Scalemates, for example, and there's like 4 different versions of it, it will be one of those 4 that he wants it to be, not just a generic answer. Yeah, it's not a Sikorsky Ilya Muromets because it's nothing like a big enough box. Russian Stuka 132nd, I suppose you mean the Stormovik. Like that. Yeah, Jim's seen it. Jim's seen every film there is.
Yeah.
Zvezda 144th Beriev BE 200. I think that's the jet-powered flying boat.
Oh,
nice machine.
Yeah. 143 now. Make sure you get those likes in, people.
Yes, absolutely. Please do.
It's quicker than typing a guess in.
Oh yeah, it is. Zvezda 144th launch vehicle. Soyuz 2.1.
That'd be cool.
The Revell Apollo Soyuz 196th scale. That'd be
cool as well.
Yeah.
I like space stuff.
Hobby Boss 148th Sukhoi 27. Italy 112th F-104 cockpit. That would be nice, actually. That would be nice. Rezhniak Isayev BI-1 from Micromir in 148th. That's a rocket-powered interceptor design.
Now say it backwards.
Mir Micro. Has to be a Russian crude rocket. Okay. Rafael Classics 124th Vostok 1. I'm presuming at 124th.
Huge.
Huh?
124th Vostok would be huge.
Yeah, I was saying it's probably just the top end of it.
Wow, yeah. It'd have to be. The nose cone or something.
Yeah. Eastern Express Beriev BE 200 and 144th. So it wasn't admitted until not that long ago that Gagarin and in fact all of them from the first flights ejected. They didn't actually land in the capsule. They ejected from it at some altitude, and because the rules of the FAI, the International Aviation Federation, say a pilot has to land with their aircraft for all these records to be broken. I didn't admit for years and years and years that the standard procedure was get down to about 20,000 feet, then eject and come down on your own parachute. So not only have you been blasted into space and bugging around all this sort of stuff, then you have to go through an ejection as well. So, oh, good, thanks for that. Okay. Yeah. ICM Russian SPG 72K Gaz MM 1943 in 1/72. David, I can't fault you for being precise. That's exactly the sort of thing that Mystery Box Nick loves.
Oh, 1 hour 15. So next clue.
Oh, Clue number 3. How is Vitaly Grachev further up the ladder than we are?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll do it with proper Russian. How is Vitaly Grachev farther up the ladder than we are?
Cargo truck.
Yeah. MiG-17 Fresco, Shenyang J5 Airfix, 1/72 scale. 1/72 MiG-21 PFM Profi Pack Edition Edouard.
Nice.
Again, the Siesta 144th BE200 ES. Okay. KH-22 AS4 Kitchen anti-ship missile, 1/72 from the scale plastic model.
Would that be a model of a sausage or something?
They did a whole range. A model did a whole range of anti-ship missiles kits because they're big beasts. They're basically little planes on their own. Sikorsky Ilyarmets maquette 1/72 scale. Again, AS6 Kingfish model kit. Again, another air-to-surface missiles. Kaiser 256B1 Liquidator YK3D in 1/72 scale. FXF-35B 1/72.
I don't think Nick would torture me like that.
Nah. It's a nice little kit, but
it's a jet.
Yeah, but it's also not that exciting. With the greatest of respects to my friends at FX, it's not the greatest kit of an F-35, and it's a starter set. It's nice as if you've gone to an air show as like a 9-year-old, and you've gone and you've seen one of these flying, and you wandered past the FX stand, and they've got kits of it, and you say, "Oh, can I have one of those?" And yes, you can. And you take it home and you build it, and you're happy.
Yeah,
it absolutely does the job for that.
Yeah.
It's
like with Malls of Heroes do donate and create, and it's one of those sort of kits.
Yeah, definitely. It's a hook into the hobby, and it's a very good one. But yeah, that's
so 2 jets I like: Harrier and Tornadoes.
Yeah. 90 light. Oh my goodness! See, it's on the ball, Julian. It's on there in this. Our Stato is there. Our stats man. Damien, any more Matchbox Challenge videos? Yes, when I've finished the Halifax, number 6 is up there, and I'm not showing it to you. I've actually shot the reveals, I think, of all of them that I've got so far. So I actually seriously just need to get down and build the damn things. But I'm not going to do any reveals before I've finished the previous kit. And it's just the hiatus in the building at the moment with every crazy thing going on at the moment. I haven't managed to finish the Halifax. But yes, there are more of them coming. And I know Simon's got a lot more Matchbox kits he's going to throw in my direction. And some of which I'm very scared by.
Ooh. And the
Gaz AAA Soviet truck 1934. Okay. Scale model kit. Okay. Very nice. FX Vostok 1. Mini Arc Gaz AAA mod 1943 cargo truck. The guy's a singer. How's oh dear. Okay, I see a 134 AC with a Soviet fire truck from Darren. Siesta 144th Sukhoi Frogfoot Singer's Grachov is similar to Grach. Yes, it is very similar.
No more guesses because
we have a winner. Da, 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 da. So, okay, good.
Let's head over.
Better open up this and show Mikey what he's going to be building soon.
Dreading it.
Nah.
Nick wouldn't screw me over. He's a good lad. I like Nick.
God bless you, Governor. Nick, who's the winner whilst we're doing this?
Yeah. I like Nick. However, depending on what this kit is, I might fall out with him.
It's the very rare Mini Art resin kit of...
And it's a jet.
yeah. Of the jet engine.
Yeah. Do you know what? This 124 Harrier, I do actually have to make the engine on it.
Excellent. Nothing wrong with the Bristol Pegasus.
Ew.
The Rolls-Royce Pegasus, as it became.
I've actually got a book on the Pegasus engine as well.
Excellent.
It's a bloody big, heavy book.
Yeah.
It's got all the technical specs and drawings and everything in it.
Oh, nice.
And engineering designs.
Oh, so you'll be able to do all the extra pipe work around the engine then?
In 4 months, maybe.
all the extra little hydraulic pipes and the electrical runs and control runs and whatever.
The question is it worth me doing it if it's going to be enclosed anyway?
Have it opened up.
True.
I've got one to do with all that sort of stuff. Okay, Mikey, you ready for this, my friend?
No.
Take a deep breath because it is. Oh, whoa, dude, you are going to love this. Fire engine. PMG-1.
Oh, that is so good.
From in Ukraine. Isn't that an absolute beauty?
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
Scale.
And it's got photo etch.
Gas MM, pre-World War II. Production began in 1932. So, yeah. And standard issue on every airfield during World War II.
Nice. Cheers, Nick.
I won't open any of the actual stuff up, but you've got the instructions there. You've got it's got a teeny tiny sheet of photo etch there. And you've got decals and you've got some acetate for the windows, which is excellent. All the parts are here, and there are neoprene tires for it as well.
Nice.
That looks really good, man. You are going to love this. I suspect you're going to have a lot of fun with this.
Oh, I will.
I'll just show you the sort of instructions at the end.
Oh, wow.
But they look, exploded diagram type, but they look reasonably clear.
I actually have fun doing things like ladders and things like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what Nick thought. I'm sure.
Nick says Portland 182 Gus Unimols 510 fire engine PMG 1148. Very early in the stream. Okay, but
there you go. You see, he just dangles it out. I
was kind of right.
Yeah.
Because I did say a fire truck. And the reason I said that was because of the next clue, which was going to be collecting head. And I know that a collecting head is where you have, it's an adapter where you have one hose going into multiple hoses. Because it collects multiple hoses together.
Well, Mikey, my mate, I will whack that in the post over to you.
Thank you, buddy.
Well done, Nick. Thank you, Nick. That's an absolute brilliant kit.
Was it Portland 182? Nick, can you just confirm who won, buddy?
Portland 182.
Yeah, that's what Michael Nugent said. Well done, Portland. David Markey said it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Portland 182. Cool.
There you go. Well, you know the form. Okay, send me. Excuse me. Send me an email. I don't think I have your address yet, but send me an email. I'll pop it over to Nick, and you guys can get together, and he will figure out a little gift to send you. Actually, probably quite a reasonable gift to send, knowing Nick. But have a chat with him, because he'll then figure out what kind of things you want to make, or what you're comfortable with making, or what you'd like to make, and he'll dig it out of his absolutely ginormous stash. Second only to Hans, I believe, in the UK. Oh, Chris, another 5. Dude, that's really kind of you. Mate, that's really generous of you. Thank you so much. So another 5 of you are going to get the supporter special this Saturday, and for the next few Saturdays for the rest of the month. In fact, there you go. So, Chris, thanks so much, man. That's really, really good of you. Really appreciate that.
That's what I just said. Multiple inputs into one. Oh, inputs into one output. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You're being pedantic again, Nicholas.
Selects everything. Oh, I see. Bleeding firefighters.
I know, right?
Anyway,
you forget those ambulance service, not fire service.
I was going to tell you this. I heard from an RAF firefighter many, many, many years ago this story. You know, they had delivered a Canberra to act. Oh, dude, thank you so much. That is really generous of you. That is amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. That's really kind. Yeah, I love it when people do that. It's just like another level of generosity. You know, Nick doing that, and then the guy saying, "No, don't worry about that. Give it to people that will really help." That's lovely. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Anyway, so yeah, this guy was saying that they got given a Canberra to use as their fire rescue training thing. Yeah, and they were planning for the local AOC Air Officer Commanding inspection. And the CO was going, right. What's the fire section going to do? So, well, sir, what we're going to do is we're going to douse the plane with a bit of aviation spirit. We'll come charging down the runway, put it out with foam. Oh no, you're not going to do anything of the sort. This Canberra is practically brand new. No. Do something else. Well, we could put some spot fires around it, like cut some 55-gallon drums in half and put those around it. So yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. So fine. So comes the day. The AOC's there, the Air Officer Commanding is there, coming up with that. We've arranged a demonstration from the fire section. Oh, jolly good. So they set lights to all these 55-gallon oil drums, and this couple of big red things are screaming down the runway, comes to a halt, and everyone piles out and it starts putting out the fires one by one with extinguishers, foam extinguishers. Yeah. And see, what the bloody hell are you doing, man? So, well, that's standard procedure, sir. Small self-contained fuel fire, foam extinguisher, out, job done. That's what's. No, my dear boy, do it again. This time I want the big thing on the top of it. But sir, no, do it. Very good, sir. So, sorry, Air Commodore. We'll start that again. Try it again. Back they came. Guys got on top of the monitor. Hit the first one. Up it went into the air, doused the Canberra with all of this fuel. The whole lot went up anyway, and they put the fire out. And so, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you for that. Don't mess with firefighters. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's really kind. That's so nice.
This is a nice comment.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very thoughtful. So what I like about this channel business. Wow, 2 minutes of the box clue going. Julian and Nick have a scoring system, and Julian's going to administer that for us. I think Nick gets nothing, and the crowd get 4 points for that. I think from memory.
You're gonna have to up your game, Nick.
Yeah.
With the clues, anyway.
Definitely. That's a really cool kit, though.
Looks lovely.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, we've still got 35 minutes left. We don't know what to do now.
Sit around with a beer and chat, I think.
I've finished my beer. I mean, I could come get another one out of the fridge, but...
You went early doors, mate. Fatal error.
Problem is, I've got hollow legs as well, so it takes a while for me to get the feeling for it.
What we could get from people whilst they're still here is feedback as whether they like this more tightened up 15-minute clue thing rather than the frank anarchy that we used to have. Whether it puts things, and whether they would maybe like to have maybe a bit of more chatter at the beginning, with the idea that like say quarter two we start, so 15 minutes later, or whether they like it just as it is. So let us know. Let us know what you think, because we're here to make you happy.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go. There is a consensus, apparently. It's much better.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. It does unfortunately mean we may miss out on some of your other comments, and we don't want to miss out on them, but I think to keep the flow and the buzz going, I think it works a lot better that way.
Yeah.
There you go, Simon. Exactly their point. And it was standard procedure. It's a small fire, fuel fire, well contained with a definite surface, therefore foam. Sits on top, cuts off the oxygen, one of the 3 points of the fire triangle gone, job's done.
Yeah.
That's what it says in the book.
I think I mentioned before that when I was in the Falklands, we shared a hangar with the RAF mechanics, and their sole job was to work on the fire trucks. They had the same 2 fire trucks in there for the entire 2 months. They just went in, stood next to the fire trucks out of the way, and didn't do any work.
Brilliant. I do
think
I had some spares.
It's like we're there trying to fix every Land Rover on the bloody island.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh dear.
Sounds like a challenge, my friend.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
On Christmas Eve, me and Malcolm did a live stream, and I was drinking Penderyn whiskey.
Oh dear.
I was thinking about it, and I said, "Oh, it's only three glasses. It's fine." I forgot I was filling it up to the top of the ice stone, the whiskey stone. So each glass was probably about 2 or 3 shots of whiskey.
Oh,
and I was still okay at the end of it.
Well, they always used to say about how many fingers, isn't it? How many fingers of whiskey you have. So you got your glass and you put how many fingers, like or 1 finger or 2 fingers, of course. And so unless you get one particular guy I used to work with many, many years ago who was a frank alcoholic, used to go into these nice places. Yeah, 2 fingers of whiskey, please. And they come back with a glass. He said, no, 2 fingers of whiskey, please. So. Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I've just read Ben Kidd's idea to make this a drinking game. Every time there's a wrong guess, everyone has to have a slug of drink. Oh, no.
That was like, did you ever play Roxanne? The drinking game Roxanne.
I have vague memories of it from very, very many years ago that I think I've tried to block out of my memory.
I used to win it every time.
On medical advice, I would say.
What I used to do is I used to drink, because I knew we were going to be playing it anyway. I'd drink all but the last little bit of the can, and then I'd just pretend I was drinking.
With a lot of these games, you really have to have a strategy going into it.
Yeah, I learned after my first time playing it.
Yeah.
We used to play it every Friday night at the bar.
Dear me.
Yep.
Yes, Mystic Mug is coming back. Literally, it might have been whilst I was watching one of your streams, actually, Mikey, or it might have been on Monday. I was watching, and as I was watching the stream, it literally came to me how I'm going to do Mystic Mug this year. Because you remember last year, I was walking through the museum at Cosford and had this cup of coffee from this lovely person called Mug who had given me it, and then it went into it. Well, I've got the opening and closing figured out now, so I'm going to shoot that probably over the weekend. I've got all of the predictions worked out.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of shooting the intro and outro and then doing a bit of bonkers post-production on the rest. But yes, it will be there before the 14th. If no other reason than last year, Dale at Airfix said it gives him sleepless nights once he watches that. Can't get it out of his head and he can't sleep. Sort of, job done. And you have a young child as well. So young child plus mystic mug equals you're not going to sleep in January. Woo!
Yeah. He said he's going to have a look.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
Yeah, there's definitely consensus on I think the new improved format.
Excellent. Excellent. My tolerance for the stuff has dropped phenomenally over the last few years. I still don't do hangovers though. I still have managed not to have a hangover.
I drink plenty of water after I've had a drink, so I don't get hangovers.
Yeah, never done it, but yeah, my tolerance has dropped hugely, and a good thing, frankly, a good thing too. Hey, DJ's now a member! Yay! Woohoo!
The most drunk I ever got was on my 21st birthday, and I was that drunk. I don't even remember how I got home. I just remember collapsing in the middle of Chester City Centre, and I'm waking up on my dad's sofa.
Okay.
At 6 o'clock the next morning, covered in vomit and everything. And I was like, I'm really hungry. I fancy a cooked breakfast. So I got up and made a cooked breakfast.
Excellent.
My dad got up. He's like, what are you doing? I'm hungry, having a breakfast. He went, I went, John, son, you went, you feel all right? It's like, yeah, I feel great.
Yeah. Once I've had this bacon, I will be fine.
Yeah. Well, I find alcohol just tends to make me sleep better. Which is, it makes it easy for me to see why it can be so addictive for people.
And the thing my dear wife always says, which is really nice, is that I'm a happy drunk. Yeah. When I get drunk, I don't get argumentative.
Yeah.
I just find things just generally relaxing and funny. Not to the point of laughing at the big bloke in the pub to his face.
Yeah.
but I just sort of happily sit there and giggle to myself, I think, basically. Yeah. So that's a good thing. But I don't like getting drunk, actually, very much, to be honest. I don't like losing the control. But at least I don't get into an unpleasant drunk, I'm told, which is nice. Nice to know.
Yeah. I just get sleepy. I don't even know if I get sleepy anymore. I just sleep very, very well.
Uh-huh.
And I feel it's the only time I feel properly refreshed after sleeping.
Wow.
It's weird.
If only you could get it on prescription.
That's why I have to be so careful and make sure I don't get carried away with it.
Yeah.
Because it'd be easy. Especially as it stops the pain in my nerves and things as well.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be fun. You just got to guess from the shape of the box and the clue.
Yeah.
If it was John edition, we'd never get the bloody thing.
Yeah. And if you guys are fans of this guessing thing, then check out the Models for Heroes stream on Sundays, because they have a segment in there called Sprue or False. And sometimes you have to guess what it is from a frame of parts. And sometimes it's like a little bit of the box and they increasingly open. It's great fun, actually. It's really good. So, yeah. Models for Heroes stream on Sundays. It's about 12 o'clock. Is it 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock? Can't remember.
11.
11 o'clock. No, 11 o'clock Sundays on Models for Heroes. They do a live stream. And it's just a good show anyway, because there's a lot of really good... And people share what builds they're doing and stuff like that. It's good. And the people on there are good fun.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Yes, Ben, I haven't forgotten, mate. It is. I promise you, things have just been absolutely bonkers recently. I will definitely get in touch with you before too long, mate, because that just sounds like a lot of fun. Sunday lunch at Brooklands at the Air Museum. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Dale knows that I haven't got a Scooby. I just use my intuition and what they've told us at previous events about how their thought processes. And then, you know, you look at what, and half the time it's a good way of me just saying, for goodness sakes, will you please make a bloody Halifax or whatever. How did Mystic Mug? Not too bad, actually, Phil. Not too bad.
I was just thinking about where was I the other day? Because Mayfield's looking for a 250/3. SDKF said 250/3.
48.
I saw one. Yeah, I saw one the other day, and I can't remember what it was. And I thought, I'm sure that's the one John's looking for, but I couldn't remember because I was going to get it for him.
I
can't remember. Sorry, Joe. I'm useless.
We'll have Skinful do a live build and see how we feel about it in the morning. What when we wake up and see that we've very carefully attached the port wing to the SDK.
Yeah. We've attached the tail rudder to a Sherman tank.
Yeah. Looks great. Hellish stopped getting it to fit, but at least it's done.
Yeah. That has a 1/24 scale Barbie driving it or something.
Yeah. Oh, Kev, mead on New Year's Eve. Oh my goodness.
Do you know what? I've always wanted to try mead.
Yeah. Years and years. He died many years ago, very, very sadly, very young. But he was one of these medieval recreation dudes. Mm-hmm. And his special subject was recreating brewing recipes from the age. He used to come in, how's your weekend? Oh, man, I finally got the secret of such and such and such a mead. I can still feel it, you know. Dude, you've had 2 days off and it's Wednesday. Yes, I know. Brilliant.
I remember when I used to work in British Steel and Chorus, when they made the accommodation blocks for the army. There's one guy called Paz, and we were, how old was I? I joined the reserve at 17, left school at 18. So I was about 18, just turned 18. And he was the same age as me. And he came in on the Monday, and he was like, he was sweating he was a ginger lad, big ginger lad. So he was normally really pale, but this day he was purple. He was sweating that much. And we were like, "You all right?" He's like, "Yeah." Constantly all shift. And at dinner time, he came and sit in my car with me for his dinner. I went, "You're going to tell me what's wrong with you now?" And he went, "I took some Mitzies on Friday." He said, I've still not recovered. I still can't cool down.
Oh, my good God.
He said, "I think I'm going to have to go to hospital." He said, "I can't stay hydrated or anything."
Oh, my God.
He says, "I don't even know what happened Saturday and Sunday. I just remember taking him, feeling really hot and sweaty and unable to quench my thirst, and then waking up for work this morning, still feeling the same."
Oh, that's bad stuff, man.
Yeah, I was like, why are you stupid enough to take it?
Oh. Oh, dear.
Why stay away from that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Oh, that's very sad, Andy. You need to slow it down, mate. That's what you need to do. Slow it down a lot between doses. Give your body time to absorb it. And then, and the trick is to know, okay, I'm a happy drunk now, don't need any more.
Yes. And drink plenty of water in between drinks.
Absolutely. Lots of it. Lots of it. Oh, Julian. You see,
I can just imagine Julian in his wheelchair doing that.
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant.
And the good thing is, I saw on Facebook the other day someone put, I thank God I'm old enough that my youth was free of smartphones. So there's no evidence of the stupid things I used to do.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to have seen us, is Dad trying to get you to shut up and Mum thinking, oh, I'm filming this and standing in front of you with a camera. This will stop you doing it again.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh dear God.
I remember doing snake bite races when we went for a day out in London.
Dear
When
God.
we come back from Iraq, we decided to go for a day out in London, and we did all the touristy stuff in the morning, and then the afternoon was just non-stop drinking. I think I went through about 300 quid in an afternoon.
Oh my good God.
And we were doing snake bite races and everything. It's brilliant.
Off.
And I was sober by the time we got back on the train. One of the lads, we were carrying him back through the train station.
Mind you, we used back in my slightly more heavy drinking days with my mate Neil and his gang. There was the atomic snake bite, which was Scrumpy and Carlsberg Special Brew. Oof. Now that was dangerous. That actually threw a sediment in the bottom of the. I'm thinking anything that does that is probably not going to be very good for me. But yes, I will have one.
It's one of the reasons why I've never drank Hoegaarden.
Oh.
That just looks like it's been made in a dishwater or something.
Well, it's actually I'm quite a fan of Hoegaarden. It's got a lovely flavour.
Yeah.
Oh, this stuff's unfiltered and it's perfectly tasty.
Yeah.
Hand flappy after drinking out some grape juice. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nick. Yeah, what, are you trying to say something?
Take it as a compliment, Gary, because you know what they say about guys with big feet.
I actually, the one thing I do thank my genetics for, I curse it with things like economy class seats in aircraft or going to the cinema, not in these days of the cinema, but in the old days of the cinema or going to a theatre or something, being 6'3" is not a great experience. But being 6'3" and reasonably well built means that people don't tend to bother you too much when you're out and just having a nice night out. They don't tend to think, right, who am I going to pick an argument with? That big bugger there or that smaller one? No, I'll go for the smaller one. You know what I mean? It's
all about how you carry yourself as well, isn't it? As long as you don't look cocky, as long as you're confident, but you don't look cocky, then people leave you alone.
Yeah. And also, don't shout at
anyone. You're cocky. That's when you get.
Never shout at people, because it's always a lot more threatening to talk very quietly in a very controlled manner. That puts across, I'm not scared of you, so please just go away and enjoy your evening. Rather
the one that gets me is when you see these guys doing this.
Yeah.
And it's like,
no, just don't do it. What's the point? Just don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Although I will say that there's a bouncer pub I used to go to in Sunbury, not far from here. Again, with my mate Neil and all that. And he was about 5'10" not huge, not average kind of height sort of bloke, not particularly massive. He just had a presence about him. And one night we were there. He's a really nice guy, really lovely fellow. And one night we were in the pub and he just wandered over and just said, boys, drink up, get out. I said, oh, Chris, what have we done? No. He said, trust me on this. Just drink your beers and leave the pub now. Go home. I'll see you later in the week. But it's just one of those people that just think, we're off. Literally. It just had that.
We don't.
Yeah. We go out. The road leading up to it's lined with police cars. So apparently there's some beef with one of the bouncers with bouncers from somewhere else, and there was going to be a proper Barney about it. So he was just saying, get the hell out before things go wrong. And we did. Later, probably about 6 months later, you're too young, you won't remember, back in the 80s, there was an ambassador of, I can't remember what country, Ugandan or something like that, was kidnapped and was found in a packing crate at Stansted Airport. And it went down that it had been picked up by mercenaries and all this. And they interviewed this former mercenary on Newsnight. And I'm straight like, Neil, it's Chris. Chris is on the bloody telly as his former mercenary. His name is Chris Ryan. Oh, right, like 22 SAS, Chris Ryan. Okay. That's why he had a very commanding presence.
Yeah.
You know, he said do something, and you did it.
Yeah,
and it's brilliant, but not overpowering, not massive, just like a very commanding, like, I know what I'm talking about. Please go away. And you would. Yeah, brilliant. Really nice guy. Really lovely fella.
And he was a TA soldier.
Yeah. Nice.
He was actually a territorial, wasn't
he? Yeah. That's probably why he could do things like bar work, bouncer work and all that. Keep himself busy.
He was, I think he was 23 SAS, and then when the Gulf kicked off, he got assigned to 22.
Right.
Because when you TA, when you deploy, you demob as a reservist and you mobilize as a regular, and then when you come back, you do the reverse.
Right.
I don't know if he stayed on with 22 or not. I
don't know. I remember him coming to the pub one day and he said, "Hey Gary, you work at Nikon, don't you?" At the time I did. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, my camera's got a bit busted up. Can you get it fixed?" I said, "Yeah, give it here, mate. I'll get one of the engineers to do it. Let's have a look at it." And it looked like something had driven over it. Oh, it's really properly battered up. So, what bloody hell have you done to this? He said, "I got bumped off a few walls when I was running." "Where were you running?" He said, "Oh, Beirut." "What were you doing? This was a time when Beirut was much more of a war zone than it is now. Beirut then was like North Gaza now.
Yeah.
"What were you doing then?" "There." "Oh, just this and that. Can you get it fixed?" "Yes, I can." "Right, there's a round of beers in it. Thank you very much." And got it to the text and go back. That's happy as anything. "Oh, thanks a lot, mate. No, I was missing that." Now, what were you doing in the middle of there taking photographs? Don't ask. Okay? Won't ever ask again. Lovely man.
There was a guy that used to live in the village that I lived in up the road, and he owned our local pub. Or him and his missus did. But he also owned, he had enough money to build a few, they were like accommodation blocks, but they were flats for the local community and stuff. And he owned all them. But to look at him, he just looked like some 70-year-old guy that was like, he never wore a shirt. Middle of winter, you would see him walking through the village in no t-shirt. And he just looked like he had the body of like a 40-year-old or something, even though he's in his 70s, because he was still muscular and he still went running every day and things. And my dad said he's SAS, ex-SAS. That's why he's like that.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't, to look at him, he just looks like some old guy that's ridiculously fit for his age.
Yeah.
Has a thing about not wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it was just, that's what it was. Because whenever they did publicity photos for the papers and stuff, if they raised money at the pub, you'd say to him, "Oh, you coming out for the phone?" "No, I'm all right here, lad." And he'd just sit there with his whiskey.
Yeah.
And it's because he wasn't allowed to be in photos, but he never told anyone.
That's the thing, you say you just never know. Like most of these people, you would never ever know, even if you knew them really well, you would never know what they did. They would never ever tell you about what they got up to or what they had to do. They just would never know about it, and you just another bloke. And that's the beauty of it. They don't want the big show off, huge guys. They don't want that. They want the people that are unrecognizable, the people that just melt into a background, the people that don't stand out, the people that are in complete control of themselves.
Yeah,
that's the sort of people who think, rather than just go in and bust up stuff.
Well, the old caretaker of our unit, because our unit is in Prestatyn, and at the back of Prestatyn, you got this massive steep hill called Gwinesca Hill. And literally, you can only, it's that steep, they have to zigzag the road to be able to get up. And it's still, you can only still do it in second gear. And the caretaker of our unit, he was a little Scottish bloke, couldn't have been more than 5'3", something like that. But every day, he did the security checks, and then whether it was snowing or whatever, he'd be in shorts and vest all day, and he'd just go run up and down hill all day.
Oh my God.
He's called Jimmy, he was. And he was ex-SAS.
Yeah.
And then on an evening, he'd run the bar for us.
They have to do the fan dance, don't they? As part of the training, up and down Penifan twice.
Yeah. In kit. Loved it.
To a time as well.
Yeah. They're just nuts, aren't they?
Oh, absolute bonkers. Is that Jägermeister? Do you know what? I had never had Jägermeister until this Christmas, right? And a friend of Maria's has said to her, she's Polish, and said, "Oh, you need to get this German drink. It's a really nice herbal drink, and you need to try that." And so, okay, got it. And she turned up. Bloody Jägermeister! What, you're going to get some Red Bull as well and do some bombs? What's going on? She said, "I've been told it's really nice." So I tried it. The first time I tried it, it's like cough medicine.
Yeah.
By about 3 or 4 nights in, I'm thinking, do you know what? I actually really like this. I'm really into it. Just a little glass of it, you know.
See, I tried it and I thought, say, it just tastes like cough medicine. So I just never tried it again. One I do like is Asbach. That's nice.
Well, the German brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Spanish brandy.
Never tried that.
It's got a really nice, slightly sweet, very vanilla edge to it. Really nice.
So Welsh whiskey, German brandy. Oh, I like Morgan Spice rum as well.
Oh yes, yes.
We used to drink that a lot in the Falklands.
Big fan of that. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Did you look around, Andy, and see that the ground was actually dry except from a trail leading to the local hobos?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I will definitely do it as videos.
Excellent.
Might not be very good videos because I'm not one that normally does build videos, but
shut up, they will be. They'll be brilliant.
Or I can do it as a live. Do it as part of the live streams.
Oof.
That's what we've got to do one day, Gary. If you come up here on holidays, go for a tour of the Penderyn factory. Because it's in Llandudno, not far from us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going on holiday in Europe in June, and my mate Neil has been on this tour before. He said there's some place in Germany we get to, and you go for like a walking tour of it in the morning. Then the rest of the day's your own. And so what most people do, there's a bridge over the river, and next to the bridge there's like a wine bar, but it's like a wine bar. It's just like a hole in the wall type wine bar, and you buy a glass. And you just keep going back and they refill it. And so all you do is just go back and sip this really beautiful German wine and just watch the world go by. Yeah. I thought, do you know what? That would actually suit me. An afternoon of just sitting around doing proper nothing.
Yeah.
Proper nothing. Just sitting there, chatting with Maria, watching the world go by, nice few glasses of German wine.
One of the nicest evenings I've ever had was when I had my motorbike before I got with Kay. And I've been really struggling for a couple of weeks with mental health. And I just went, bugger it, I'm going to get on my motorbike. And I just rode down the coast. And it was on the evening, and I pulled up at Prestatyn Beach. And I just got off my motorbike and sat leaning on my motorbike, just watching the sunset over the sea. And I was just at peace. It was amazing.
You see, people watch us, Mikey, and they think there's a pair of bluff fellows, and all that. But we're both actually pretty deep and emotional, really, aren't we?
You are. You cry.
Oh,
you cried on my shoulder.
You bloody do as well, swine. You say that suddenly Morrison's has got a lot of dust in aisle 3. Clean up in aisle 3.
Yes,
because of the dust.
When I read that email off you at Christmas.
Yeah. But I know there are just sometimes in life where you have to just stop and think and look. And I went to a concert in 2002, I think 2002 or 2003, as part of the Proms. And it's by a guy called John Adams, who's a contemporary American composer. I really love his music.
Yeah.
Big scale orchestral things, and it's about the 9/11 thing. It's his response to that, And I saw this thing. Half the orchestra were in tears at the end of it, performing it. It was so emotional. And my journey home was walk through Hyde Park to Lancaster Gate Tube and get on the tube on Central Line home. Halfway, I was across to the park on the little bridge over the Serpentine. I just had to stop and just look out on the bridge, and it just resets you. Resets you, lets you process what you've just been through.
Yeah.
And you've got to take those moments every time in your life. You now and again, whatever I've just seen John Mayfield's bloody remark. Yeah, and whatever, swine. But every now and again, you've got to just step back. And sometimes it's like that when you're model making, then you do something and you finish a kit and you've done something and you really are happy with it. Not just because of the result, but also because of the process of getting to it was so sort of cathartic, perhaps. Perhaps it's a good way of dealing with some rubbish that's happened in your life recently or in the longer term. But it's something that you've created and you're happy, you're proud of, and you can sit back and just take the time.
Yeah.
We rush around too much in this bloody world at the moment. Just take the time to sit back and look at it and enjoy it for the joy it gives you.
Yeah.
And just let that process happen. That's brilliant. That's what I love about this model making.
When I pulled up on my motorbike and took my helmet off, it was still too warm for me to have my motorbike jacket on whilst I was sat doing nothing. So I just took my motorbike jacket off and leaned, because I had a pannier box on the back.
Oh yeah,
to put my helmet in. So I just leaned back and I just sat there in the sun watching the sunset. And it was just so nice.
Yeah, it just resets your brain, just reconnects to things that are beautiful, basically. A lot of people watching this have probably been through some bad stuff one way or the other. It's just this way of just resetting your mind and just saying, you know what? Not everything's rubbish. This is just stunningly beautiful. Just drink it in. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really
even
good.
Now, I mean, it sounds a bit daft, but one of the things I do now is I meditate.
You're not going to get emotional, are you, Marky?
No, don't do that. I don't wash my beard enough.
No.
No. I meditate and stuff, and it's really good. So I've got a playlist on my YouTube channel that people can look at, and it's got all relaxing music and stuff that I use.
Okay, cool.
Some of it's really good, especially if you just lay in bed with it on your headphones and you just lie there quietly. It's like you lose all track of time. It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. I should learn to do something like that. I'm going to take up Tai Chi this year, we've decided.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do Tai Chi. Bit of exercise, bit of head stuff as well, the sort of the mental sort of discipline of it and all of that. We're going to have to go. There's a group not far from here that I think I should do that as well.
Yeah.
It's also good for your joints and good for your core and all the rest of it, apparently. Yeah. But yeah, better than going to a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presthaven Sands is where my mum used to work.
Oh, right.
But no, Prestatyn is a bit further along the coast than that. It's about another 6 miles. Yeah. Yeah, I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good for you.
Made me a lot calmer.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah.
Even walking the dog helps me.
See, I struggle with that because walking causes a lot of pain in my legs and that now.
Yeah.
I was saying this to Kate the other week, right? I actually miss being able to go for walks because now I used to love walking and being able to smell the grass and obviously the grass in the air. I didn't go down and sniff the grass but sniff. In the morning you can smell the dew and on the grass and things. It smells fresh air, and I could focus on enjoying the world as I was walking. But now when I'm walking, all I can think about is the pain.
Right.
And it's like when I'm walking now, it's like the whole world is shrunken in, and it's not nice. I'd rather be able to relax, not be in pain, and just
Well,
thinking about other things.
Yeah. Look at the sky. Look at the beauty of the sky.
Yeah. I value silence.
Yeah. Very underestimated thing. That.
Yeah. Not a lot of people understand the importance of it and how powerful it can be. Anybody received their choice kit? I did. I received a few kits.
Ooh. We don't do presents anymore. We just don't bother because we just don't. We've been married 30 years next June, so it just gets to the stage where we think, even got beyond the, well, you tell me what to get and I'll get it. And then we got to the, well, if I give you the money, will you go? And then it's the point of, well, why are we exchanging an amount of money between each other?
Yes.
What's the point?
When it's both of our money anyway.
Yeah. So there is no. So we buy presents for the granddaughters and little tokens for my stepson and his wife. Like boxes of look goody chocolates or something, and lots and little things for the girls and a couple of things that they really want. But other than that, we just don't bother with presents now. Yeah. And added to which, Maria would say, "Are you telling me you haven't got enough kits? You seriously don't have enough? You seriously need this?"
He says that to me all the time, and then this Christmas I got 9 kits.
Need is a strange word. It's so ambiguous.
Yeah, I got 9 kits this Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
9.
2 of them. One of them is a 1/3 scale M16 assault rifle.
Oh, cool.
And another one is an AR-15 assault rifle.
Oh my good God.
And they're from Trumpeter.
Wow.
They were actually really, really cool. The AR-15 actually comes with a scope with clear perspex for the optics.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. That's great.
Apparently, Rob mostly gets fat guys' underpants. They're not his, they're just some random fat guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Vampire. Yeah, I got the 172 Vampire as well. And the 172 Tomahawk off my sister.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
I've got the GR7/GR9 up there to do. That's the one I've got loads of resin in stuff like the engine bays open and all that business that I'm going to get around to doing at some point.
Yeah. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah. Exactly. You don't have to give massive things, do you, really? I suppose. It's the whole stress of doing it as well. The whole stress of, oh, God, is Maria going to like this? And, I can do without it. Really can. I cook. That's what I do. I cook a lot for her.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah.
And Jim got a Sterling.
Nice, Jim. Italy one, I presume.
It is nearly 10:05.
It is. It is indeed. We should get going. I should go.
It's nearly past your bedtime.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. No terrible news to worry about. So I'll be on my own again. I think I'll have the other bottle of beer. Sit down and watch something.
Nice.
Oh my good God.
That sounds like so much fun. Who's it before? Gary Morris.
Oh, yeah.
His 14-year-old grandson, Jakey. He turned up the other day with, after he'd been to his dad's for Christmas, with a rubber band AK-47 for him and his Gary to build.
Oh, Good God. Rubber band powered.
Yeah. So it fires rubber bands.
Oh my goodness. The things they do these days.
Apparently we've woken Andy up.
Oh no. Oh no. Go and make something, Andy. Go and make a tank.
Make the most of this time.
Hey Ollie, how you doing, boy? Good to see
Hey.
you. A belated happy birthday to you.
Ooh.
Ollie's a member of my local model club.
Oh yeah.
And also play golf with him. But he's been modeling for like 3 years or 2 or 3 years. And you should see the quality of his work. It is just phenomenal. You look at it and you think, oh, you've been doing this 40 years. Is it? No, I started like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
I started 2 years ago.
Work. Beautiful work.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Darren. Always good to see you. It's made by you guys as well. It's not just me and Mikey sitting here. It'd be pretty boring if it's just me and Mikey sitting around having a chat. We'd enjoy it, but it would be great. But all of these comments coming in as well has just been fantastic. Really do appreciate it.
Oh, Mayfield
Thompson. Oh no.
You've got to put some pictures of that on the Discord, mate.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my good God.
Nice. I've only been airsoft once. And that's when I started noticing that there's something going wrong with my legs. Because also I couldn't wear my glasses because of the mask. But I was finding that whenever I tried to run, my legs weren't picking up.
Right.
And I just kept falling. I was all right if I walked, but when I tried to run, I couldn't get my feet over branches and things.
Right. This is some kind of like something a bit like paintball, I presume.
Yeah. Instead of paintballs, it's plastic BBs.
Oh, okay.
But they're powerful enough that if you do it at like that sort of range, this BB will sink into your skin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
so you can hit them for like 20 meters away.
There's one company, but a company I worked for like 20 something years. We got this complete idiot as a sales manager at one point, and he was talking about possibility of going paintballing. And he said, "Oh, you're going to come paintballing?" And I said, "No, mate, I'm not." So why? It's not my thing. So either I'm going to take it. I'm just not going to take it seriously at all. And you're talking about this team building stuff, or I'm going to take it really seriously. I'm going to be in a ghillie suit, and you are my target, and I will hit your ears so many, because that's the one thing that ain't protected that hurts like anything. To get hit with a bit of paintball, pop one on someone's ear, I'll be lamed. So why don't we just let's don't. And he didn't get around to doing it.
We went to the one on Anglesey.
Can't be doing it.
They got like a watchtower in there, so I went and hid in a watchtower, and in the watchtower there's only one window, or two windows, one on the front, one on the side. And as they were getting closer, I thought, I'm going to get hit here because this big front window is too big. So I sat down in the back corner and just watched the two windows. And I heard someone climbing up saying, "I think he's in here." And they climbed up onto this wall of pallets, which was like that, not flat like that. Yeah. They climbed up on top, and I saw his hand come onto the side of the window. So I just emptied a magazine of BBs into his hand, and all he was, "Ah!" and he just fell. And he went, "Was it you in that bloody watchtower?" I was like, "Yeah." He went, "You bastard." He said, "Look at me hand." All the BBs were stuck in his hand.
Oof.
I went, "Sorry." He's like, "It's fine. It's part of the game."
It's their own fault.
Yeah.
Their own fault.
It was funny.
Oh, excellent. You have been doing some stuff. That's good. That's really good. Thank you so much, Sonic. We can rely on you. Thank you so much, my friend.
Well, this is the problem. When we went to do airsoft, we were all like squaddies.
Oh, right. This is a level playing field for you then.
Oh, yeah, except for the one guy who's a barber who did free haircuts for us all. So we invited him along as well.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't understand that once you get hit, you're supposed to put your hand up and then walk back to the respawn point.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I found him. He was laying a ditch, and I found him by crawling over the embankments and just looking over the edge of the embankments and looking down on him. So I just went on him, and he wasn't putting his hand up, so I just kept doing it. At point blank range, going. And in the end, he went, "Stop it!" And I went, "Well, put your bloody hand up then, you soft bugger."
Yeah.
You know the rules.
Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me.
Same here, buddy. In fact, when I was in school, I used to read shooting magazines and gun magazines.
Mhm.
And we used to do, expanding brackets in maths.
Yeah.
We used to do that. And my teacher, after a couple of weeks, turned around to me and said, "I'm getting sick of this. Just go down and go over there and just sit and read one of your gun magazines." I went, "Why?" She went, "Because every time, every question, you get you write down your working out, and the working out should give you completely the wrong answer, and yet you get the right answer from the wrong working out." Said, "I can't get my head around how you're doing it." I was like, "I don't know. I just work it out in my head and then write it down."
Why not?
So yeah, she ended up spending the rest of telling me to spend the rest of the term just sitting reading a gun magazine.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. It is.
Anyway, we should go. We should go. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Mikey, for all of your help today.
It's all right.
Appreciated. Thanks to Mystery Box Nick, of course, as well. And thanks to Julian, our Stato, for keeping us informed, even though he may now have a lifetime ban from Scalemates.
Yes.
Or Jay. Thank you all. Thank you all so very much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Happy New Year again to you, and look forward to the next one.
Right. There you guys.
Thanks for watching. Good night. Take care. you.